For the first time ever at Sweet 16, we have X-275 here along with Radial vs. the World. X-275 is kind of like Radial vs. the World's little brother. They're limited to a 275 wide rear tire. The power adders and engine styles are far more limited than Radial vs. the World. And like we've seen out of the RVW cars, the performances here have been record-breaking. We have a diesel car that's running the 420s. We have a new world record set by Rob Goss at 423. The racers have taken full advantage of the conditions and the great racetrack here at SGMP to set the world on fire and reset everybody's expectations of what these heavy small tire cars can do.
Respectful of his competition, but wasn't going to give it. That was impressive. Picks up 2,000 over his qualifying lap start. Stops tonight, this orange Mustang dead in its tracks. At 166.83, the massive amount of torque overwhelming the rear tires for Ryan Milligan. Takes the win line, advances on to the next round. So Greg Henschel.
indisputably the toughest field of X-275 cars that have ever been assembled. And if you've gotten through the Eliminator, no matter how you've done it, whether you've gotten through on 4 clean runs, whether you got through on some hole shots, whether you got through on some red lights, you made it to this moment where there are $50,000 at stake. Thank you, Precision Turbo. Thank you, Vortex Superchargers. And here it comes, the final round at X-275.
For the first time in the history, the biggest payout at 275. Let's see what's going to go down. As it's going to be loud. Vortex versus Pro Jogger. Battle of the Fox Bodies. Battle of the Northeast. Coming out of Louis, Delaware, the 91 Mustang at right-hand side, Mark Benson Power. The Vortex Supercharged machine going to try and lay it down here. I talked to the engine builder. He said it's 110% for now. I don't know what that means.
Well, what it means is the engine is not here for a long time, but it's here for a good time. All it needs to live for is 660 feet with the knobs turned to 11. I love the fact that these are 2 racers from that northeastern quadrant of the country, Delaware and New Jersey, a place where X-275 really flourished. And we have seen racers from Western Canada, from Colorado, from Texas, from all over the United States come here to Georgia to compete with the best. But when we talk about X-275, we really got to talk about where its roots lie, and it's in this area of the country.
Well, when you talk about X-275, you talk about the Bruder Brothers,
yep.
right? In the history of X-275 racing, the #1 name that's always been mentioned, no matter what, is the Bruder Brothers.
For good reasons,
yes,
and for other reasons. They're controversial. They're switching combinations a lot. They're pushing the rules. But the one thing they've always been is fast and legal.
So Rich Bruder coming on the left-hand side. That's in New Jersey. Nick Bruder celebrating a birthday. Can he get the birthday wish right here? Papa Bruder watching on, man. He's one proud papa. The Soma watching on from home. Battle of the Fox Bodies getting ready to put it in the beams. Who's going to win $50,000 right here at Duck X Productions?
It's Nick Bruder's birthday. Can Rich deliver him a present of a lifetime? Oh, limited reaction time for Craig Walls. They get to the stripe. It's Bruder. 423 with a 5. Wow, 165.78 miles an hour in Craig Walls. 435.8 at 162. Walls was 011 on the Christmas tree, but Bruder just simply outpowered him. 423.5, 165. Amazing, amazing final round run. That is the quickest run in the history of the class.
Save it best for last, baby. $50,000. Bruder Brothers taking it home. Sets the world record in the final round. Doesn't get better than that.
Looks like you saved your best for last.
That's it. You know, we came out, we put a tune-up in it. The track was good. During the day, we got the record back. We're on a 423 with a 5. Now we're here in the winner's circle.
How much of losing that record during qualifying weighed on you that you had something to prove here in Elimination?
So we were going for it. You know, we were trying to get the front half track worked out, but, you know, I wasn't worried. I knew it would be there. We would do it here on race day.
Now, this has been a strong suit. This class has been a strong suit. How much does it mean to you to win a race this prestigious?
Like I said, the bump was a 35. You know, that's a tight field right there, and we had you know, we went through it, got here, and we're ready. We're up here in the winner's circle now.
What are you going to do with all that money?
I don't know yet. Something good. Go on some vacation.